I just did a... I did a video just now, just uploaded it. Hang on. The headset nearly fell off. I did a video just now if you guys want to go and check it out. So I'll be with you guys in a minute.
Hello YouTube.
No. Hang on. My phone's got a mind of its own. So I'm with you guys now. I just had to check something. Put some music on a bit quietly. Just looking at this area. The Titanic Honor Glory game still at development. Thought I'd do a video talking about the Titanic Honor Glory game, and for you guys to let you guys know the game will get finished eventually. The full game, that is. They're releasing the Titanic Honor Glory Alpha just to get the game out there, and then once they're done that, the Titanic Honor Glory full game they'll like work on the story mode, the exploit, and and everything that's going to be in the full game, the main game, and then the main game will get released eventually within a year or two. My mum thinks it might get released next year, but it really does depend when the game will be finished. Just having a good look in this area. I'm mainly in the just come past the Makoni room just now, and so I'm just gonna look in. This is the bathroom. That's the bedroom. Just gonna come in here a bit. So I'll go through this way here. This is mainly the bedroom where someone would have slept, and I'll just go down. Good. This would have been a room as well. That area I'm looking into would have been a bedroom. And now and again, Hunt and Glory probably recreated. Hunt and Glory probably recreated this room to what it would have looked like. Here we go. So this is going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. Now I'm actually going to descend down the grand staircase. If you haven't already, subscribe and push notification bell to be notified every time I upload on YouTube. This is Connor Moses, Titanic Fans World, back again with another video. And I thought I'd let you guys know the Titanic Honor Glory game will be finished and released eventually. It just takes time to do the sort of thing. You need patience, a lot of patience, because when you're recreating the ship, you want the entire ship finished. And it's been in development for about 10 years now, and they've probably less than 30% of the way done on the project. They're still working on it, and they're focusing on the ship itself at the moment, which then from once the ship is finished, they'll go into start recreating what the type of things that will be in the full game, story mode. They would want it to start, and I kind of see how they want it to start. They want it to start from a building or somewhere, some type of building or something like that, and then to start making your way aboard the ship, something like that. Something like that. I don't know if I'm right. I would literally say I am. I'm just guessing. Something like that. You'll now and again you will be to put it out there. You will witness the ship set sail from literally from the start. You'll witness the ship set sail. I can just imagine what it'd be like if you played Titanic on Glory. It'd be like this, but you'll be on board the ship on its. You'll witness the entire main voyage and the sinking. So I have a feeling that they'll dedicate it to the people who was on board the ship during the voyage in real life. It happened to real people. It would. And I've been listening to the Titanic on a Glory demo 2 and 3. Titanic on a Glory ambience music quite a lot. The demo 3 ambience music of Titanic on a Glory is really peaceful. I love it. I did a Titanic ambience playlist as well. If you guys want to go and check it out, I totally recommend it. I am updating it at the moment. There's about 91 like Titanic related ambience music on there at the moment. I've done a Avatar Pandora one for you guys that love that sort of thing, and I've done a Polar Express one and that sort of thing. And the Titanic one's got to be the favourite one I've ever done. I listen to it like every night because it helps me relax. So as I said in the video yesterday, I think the clock would have been about somewhere in. I would probably say the clock could be about right. I reckon the clock would have been about here somewhere. It would be somewhere in front of me. I reckon about here. I'm just guessing. I was trying to think where the clock would have once stood. Trying to. I know it would have been right in the middle. Hang on, just gonna check. It would have been right in the middle. So it would be about right in front of me somewhere. I reckon it's where I'm looking. It would have been right there. So the staircase was there, somewhere like that. And it. Hang on, I'm just trying to think. Would have been about. Hang on, I'm just trying to think. Oh, it's just confusing a bit. So I'm just trying to think where the. So it would have come about somewhere. The staircase would have come from A deck all the way to E deck. And I know for a fact. I know for a fact that the project will not be delayed. I'm telling you, the game will not be delayed. They said that themselves they said themselves, James Becker said that the game will not be delayed. For you guys that watch the stream would already know. They do a stream every 2 weeks. Like James Becker said he was going to play Adventure Out of Time, which is a Titanic-like game. He said he was going to play that next week, and then the week after that is when another dev stream. If we want to go and check like the Titanic on the Glory YouTube channel out, I totally recommend it. They'll be doing dev streams on there about the alpha, that kind of a thing. They'll be working on the full game probably. They're concentrating on finishing the modelling the ship at the moment. They're probably working on the game right now. They said themselves to work on it every day. I know for a fact they would want you guys to have the best experience. You will witness the entire voyage and the sinking, and I'm not even kidding. That's what they would want. I know I don't know the team that well. Of watching their videos has got me thinking a few things. I'm just trying to think what a few things were. Like, I'm just trying to think. When is the game going to be released? If so, what date? That's the one. And just to confirm it with you, they will announce a release date for the full game eventually. The Titanic Honor Glory Alpha will be released sometime this year, but that's not the full game. It's just to put it actually out there. The full game will, honest to God, will be released eventually. You just got to be patient. You can't exactly rush this sort of thing, because it will not look right if you rush it. So you've got to be patient in doing this sort of thing. I don't know how I know that. It's just I can. Well, I don't know. I can tell, but one of them both. It takes time to create a game. You can't exactly rush it. They would want it to be right. Yeah, they've been working on the project for 10 years, but it's still in development, so I wouldn't worry you guys, because it will get finished eventually. So, the things you've already got to know is the game will get released eventually. Just trying to think. There's one thing I want you to remember is the game will be finished, the full game that is, eventually. And they would want work on it being on console. They will want it to go on console. I think that's what they're working on at the moment, of it being on console. That's the main goals, to have it on console. They're going to start off it being on PC, the Titanic Glory Alpha, and they'll see down the road when to see when it will get finished. The game will be finished eventually, I know that for a fact. It's one of those things where you just have to be patient and just wait until when the game's finished. I reckon the full game, that is, I reckon they'll let you know. They'll let you know when the full game's finished. If you haven't already, subscribe. I'm just gonna look in the rooms quickly. I know it takes like an awful lot of time to work on something big like Titanic. That's their way of bringing Titanic back to life. They've said that's. I think that's what they said so themselves. I know that. I think they might have said that, but anyway, it's their way of bringing Titanic back to life via video game. So, doing this sort of thing, it takes an awful lot of time, dedication, and hard work to create something like what they're doing right now. I know they're working on it, the game that is, and they'll tell you about their progress, about the ship. What was it? They said so themselves. They're like 30% of the way done. It's probably less than that by now. As I said in my video, yesterday, the Titanic wreck tour I did. I love this game. It's totally worth playing. Which you guys will witness the entire voyage of Titanic from start to finish. It will start in Southampton, which is where the voyage actually started, and you'll get to meet with real life passengers and crew on the game. They'll let you know things related about the game itself. They'll let you know when the game is finished. And well, you mainly get the idea by now. Just trying to think of stuff. It's like I said, It takes a lot of hard work, dedication and patience to create the Titanic. I know there's been other ships bigger than Titanic, but none of them can compare her to Titanic, because Titanic was luxurious, the most luxurious ship ever and in the world. She's big as well, is it massive? Titanic is the most beautiful ship in the world, and I've been watching the demos, Titanic on Glory demos as well. It's totally worth it, the game itself, like, play the demos. I've seen gameplays of it, it looks so amazing. Watching the I watched the demos. That's got me thinking, oh, that would be good. I wonder what it would be like if it was on PS4. It depends if it's going to be on PS4. It really does depend. They'll let you know when the full game gets released. That's what I reckon, anyway. So, it's one of those things where you just have to be patient on. It does take a lot of time to create Titanic. They've still got many weeks and months to create the ship. They're working on creating the ship at the moment, finishing off the entire ship. Once they've done that, they'll work on the full game, the topics that will be on the full game, the story mode, and everything else that will be included in the full game. And once they've done that, the game will they'll let you know release date of the full game. So, it's like I said, I know I say it a lot, it does get boring when I say it, but I'm only saying it because I want you guys to be patient. And I know it, just to be patient, and they'll announce it eventually, like a release date for the full game. Yes, the Titanic on Glory Alpha will be released this year, but the full game won't be released yet. There will be a full game. I've seen that to myself as well. There's no use worrying over it because it takes time takes time and hard work and dedication to create something like this. Does you no good, like, worrying over it. It doesn't get you anywhere. I think some people would agree with that. It don't get you anywhere, like, worrying over it. You'll be like, oh, it won't be a full game. Just to confirm, there will be a full game. I'm not a member of the team. I'm not saying I am. I'm just saying from what I'm just letting you guys know, the game will get released eventually. There will be a full game. I'm saying to yourself and myself as well, because you know what I'm freaking like. And just to confirm it, I have had anxiety problems before. I thought I'd let you guys know. So it's going to be pretty amazing to see to board Titanic, and I've always wanted to go on a cruise. When you're playing the game in VR, it'll be like you're actually on the ship, exploring. You'll be collecting objects, and we'll be getting objectives like go and talk to someone, that sort of thing. There'll be other objectives, obviously, and just like if you want to play the demo, yeah, I totally recommend it. The reason why I do videos talking about the Titanic on the Glory game is to keep you so you got something to watch that is related to the game whilst the team are working on the project, which they've been working on it for 10 years. It won't. Oh, just to let you know, I'm just letting you know from what I comes into my head. It will not be abandoned. The full game will not be abandoned. I'm just telling you from what's coming into me. I'm just telling you what's coming into my head. It won't be abandoned. The full game is still gonna be 100% a thing. It will be amazing to like so I thought I'd let you guys know, because I know there's a lot of people like wondering about the game influence, something like that. I don't know if I'm right. I'm just telling you. It's like I said. I'm just telling you what's coming into my head, for real. So it takes time. You can't exactly rush them or anyway, 'cause it does you no good. So if you haven't already, subscribe. I'm just motivating people, giving people hope that the project will be finished. It will be finished. It does you no good worrying over it. It just gives you something to look forward to. Pardon me. It gives you something to look forward to. Like, oh, I'm looking forward to when the game gets released and that sort of thing. And this game is mainly focused on the wreck itself, but the Titanic Honor and Glory game will be focused on real life events, like the story mode, like if you haven't checked out the Titanic Honor and Glory trailer of the game itself, I have watched it multiple times. It never gets boring. I actually love the trailer. I did a reaction video to it recently. If you haven't already, go check it out. If there's an easier way of finding the trailer itself, you just put on YouTube, titled on YouTube, Titanic Honor and Glory that is, trailer. It will pop up. You'll recognise it. It will pop up. You'll recognise it from a mile off. The futures they show in the actual trailer itself, you'll get in the game, like witnessing the voyage, you'll get that. Indoor the sinking, you'll get that. It says in the trailer, Oculus Rift compatible, which it will be Oculus Rift compatible. The thing we're not so sure about the moment is it will eventually go on console. Until then, they announce when it will come on the console. Just to confirm you guys, the game will be finished. You can't necessarily just say, okay, it's finished, because like I said, it takes time creating something like Titanic, because Titanic's so big, and it legit takes an awful lot of time to create the entire ship of Titanic. I'm saying that to yourself, to you guys, and to myself in my head and that, just to let you guys know, give you hope that the game will be finished eventually. You just got to be patient. In the timing, just do whatever you want. Do whatever it is you're doing. That kind of a thing. If you want to watch the streams to keep updated, then yeah, I totally recommend that, because that's what I'm doing. Watching dev streams to keep updated. And they did a Q&A type stream, a dev stream quite recently. So the game will be released eventually. So I wouldn't like rush about anything, because if you do, it won't end up right. So it takes time. like creating the ship itself, and it's alright, I know what I'm doing. If you guys pop wondering what I'm doing, you'll see. Ah, fuck it out. Hang on. It's alright, I'm trying to get into this area. You guys wonder what the hell I'm doing? You'll let me see. Get into this big empty space to go out through this way. If it will let me. There you go. That's one way to get through this bit if you're having trouble getting into it. Just do exactly what I'm doing if it will let you get through past that bit. If it won't let you get past it, just do what I did. Go into the room I went into before I came into this bit. Go glitch through the wall, glitch through this wall, and it'll bring you about, I think it was, it'll bring you about here where I am. It'll bring you here. You'll have the room beside you, and then the room ahead. But literally I'm okay. I'm just listening to ambience music and playing this game at the same time. I've said it before, I'll say it again. To myself and you guys, the game will be finished. The full game, that is. It takes time. An awful lot of hard work and dedication. You can't rush it, because it does you no good worrying over it, saying, oh, this is not going to be finished, blah blah blah. It will. So it takes an awful lot of hard work and dedication to create the ship, and because the Titanic's so big, they would want to create every single thing and detail possible. I know it's what they would want. So it's taken them 10 years to create the actual ship, and then once they've created the ship, they'll go ahead and work on the main, like, kind of details and things that be in the game, like the story mode, that type of thing. Once that's over and done with, once they've done that, they'll organise like a release date for the full game. I'm saying it to myself just to get it into my head. The game will be finished. There will be a full game. I'm saying it into my head because I'm worried about the flipping project. It does you, as like I said, I'm saying this to myself, it does you no good worrying over it, because it don't get you flaming anywhere. Just looking down this area. That's the hallway. Go down this way, because it does you no good worrying over it. So here we go. I've just what I said is just helped me out a bit, gave me hope, and that the game will get finished. Honestly, I'm telling you guys the truth, the game will get finished eventually. The game itself, the main game. There will be a main game. I'm saying it to myself because I'm all, you know, I'm freaking like. And so yeah, it's gonna be a good game. I'm looking forward to when the game gets finished. Once the game's finished, though, like, you guys will know. You guys will literally know when the game's finished. They'll let you know.
Here we are.
Great. The purser's office and inquiry desk are on the starboard side. You'll need to go over the desk to get into the side room.
Right, I'm here.
The office is to the left as you enter. Be careful. This area hasn't been explored before. We don't know what we'll find in here.
To think the last person in this room would have been Chief Purser McElroy.
The record book would have been kept in a leather pouch.
So, yeah.
I don't see it here.
Maybe try the safe back out in the inquiry office.
So, saying that to myself has really helped me out. Or just helped myself out there, gave myself hope about the full game. I had to say that to myself, because I could see myself worrying over it. I thought, no, hang on, I'm going to give myself hope. It does me no good worrying over it every flipping day. You know what I'm freaking like. It's like I just said to myself and to you guys, it will get finished eventually. I'll let you know about when the game is completely finished, when they've finished the story mode, when the full game is finished. Honest to God, they'll let you know.
The doors are rusted shut. You can't check inside.
Is the pouch among the debris?
No, I can't see the leather pouch anywhere. You might be out of luck.
Hello.
That's a shame.
I'll have to hope the Marconi room gives you some answers.
While we're here, we should collect a sample of the rust on the safe doors. NCPA regularly check for new species of bacteria living in rusticles.
I'll take a photograph of
and I'm
it
sure
soon.
they want a sample
They'll need to
of
see the
those.
rusticle formations as well. Done. We'd better move on to the Marconi room.
I've just helped myself out. I just managed to calm myself down. I don't know, flipping how. That's normal. Hang on, check out this room ahead. Around the corner. This is the... I love this room. My favourite part of the ship is the grand staircase. I'm looking forward to when the Glory game eventually gets released. Oh, hang on, give you guys a proper good look. There's candle holders dotted around the place. In this room, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In this room, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in this room. There's 6 candle holders in that room and 5 in this room, as you can see. And I'm going to go to they'll recreate whatever was done the entire down there. What was down there on the ship. They'll recreate the Titanic as it was in 1912, before the whole thing happened. So I'm completely excited about the game itself. We're on C deck, so we've got 2 decks to cover, 2 more decks to cover, and then we're done. It takes a lot of time to finish something like this. I'm excited about it. It's just I'm trying not to worry over it. So I've just said to myself, and it honestly helped. It does you no good worrying over it. Which anybody would literally agree, it does you no good worrying over it. There we go. They've recreated this room here, which is the dining saloon. They've recreated this room, which they have recreated the entire room itself. This is where people would come and eat, drink and talk business, that sort of thing. This is where real people came and talked and just came and spent their days and like the meals in there, where I just came out of. That door, that's the doorway to get in there. They're gonna recreate the entire ship. It's like I said, it does you no good running over it. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what to call this video. The grand staircase is directly over that way. And the dining saloon is over down that way where we just came from. This place would have been dotted with furniture, as you guys can see by the Titanic Glory demo. 1, 2 and 3, and soon to be the alpha. This is amazing. This entire area would have been dotted with furniture and like any furniture type. This door here, which is where you would come in when you're boarding the ship. I'll give you guys a good example. These doors in front is the main doors where you'd come in to board the ship. So for example, you just boarded the ship. I'll show you guys a good example. This is the view you get. You get the view in front of you and everywhere around it. Where if you're looking to your left, you'll get the view of what the furniture that's in that area. If you're looking to your right, you get that view that way. And you're looking directly in front of you. That door that's on the ground would have been in the position that would have been in, but on that side I'm looking at. That door would have been attached to this door frame I'm looking at. So you just boarded the ship, and this is the doorway you would come through, or you could just go around that corner. So you'd come through this way. You would get a view of you would see the staircase, the elevators in front, and there's and down that way, and you mainly get the idea now, I think, anyway. So this game is gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it. So it does you no good like rushing them, because they want everything to be right. Every room, every corridor, everything. The entire ship. They want the entire ship to be spot on and perfect. So I thought I'd let you guys know. I'll go in this room. So I thought I'd let you guys know about the game itself. This is a video about the game itself. It's going to be a long video, so I thought I'd let you know. This video is going to be pretty long. I would say about nearly an hour long. 58 minutes, 59, something like that. They'll recreate the entire ship. The game will be finished eventually. Whenever I'm thinking about the game, I tend to put myself into a worry, which I'm let myself know, and to you guys that are like doubting it will get finished, or are doubting the project in a way. It will be finished eventually. It takes an awful lot of time to create every detail, every corridor, every space, and every room. You get the idea by now of what I mean. And on the full game, the Titanic Honor and Glory game, you'll be able to go down these set of stairs. Thought I'd let you guys know that. I'm not a part of the team, I'm just telling you what you'll be able to do. You'll be able to explore the full ship. I don't know how I know this, and I don't know. It's just me just trying to give you guys hope and that sort of thing. You guys that are doubting it. It takes time. You can't rush it because it does you no good. It does you no good, like rushing them. So it takes time. So guys, they will like do answer questions as well. Your guys' questions. So no matter what question you have from them, we'll try and find a way to answer it. If it's about they get asked about the main question they get, will the game be on console? That is the most asked question they get. And can you imagine what I think it's because of this game they forgot things thinking, will Titanic on Glory be in VR? Which I hope it is, because can you imagine what it will be like playing this game, like Titanic on Glory in VR? It'd be something like this, but you'll be witnessing the entire voyage and you'll be given objectives to do. I'll let you know what in the game itself, or the team will let you know what the objectives are, and they'll let you know in the next dev stream, which is in 2 weeks, which is what James Penker said. James Penker took over the rights of being the exclusive director. So I thought I'd let you guys know. I'll just give you a bit of advice. Don't do what I did. Put yourself into a panic and worry, because it does you no flaming good at all. That's my advice. That's why I was letting myself know, because I could feel like I was letting myself know the game will be finished and the full game, and I haven't seen this room, that room or that room before. I have a good look at them. So literally, don't do what I did. Put yourself into worry. Don't do that, because it does you no flaming good at all. Plus, it won't get you anywhere at all. So, thought I'd let you guys know. So, I'll go down this way. Oh, yeah. If you guys ever come across... Hang on a bit. It's saying hang on. It's alright. It was popped up on screen saying how to play it. If you ever come across this video I'm looking at, I'll give you advice of how to get past it. Follow what I'm about to do if you ever get across this bit here. Go into this room. And then if your little will help. It helps me whenever I'm. And then go into the room I just legit just come out of, and then into this room, through this open wall bit area, and then you'll manage to get past it. Because it does you no good thinking, oh, I'll manage to get past it and find a way to get past it through that bit I'm looking at, because it does you no good. I'd recommend going into that room through the exposed wall, out of the room where the open door is, and into the room ahead of it, out through this bit here where I just come out of. It'll get you past that bit where the debris is. It will help. It helps me out a lot. That's what I do when I ever come across it. And So yeah. So I'm just going down this hallway at the moment. Yeah, I'm just down the other end of the hallway. This hallway on the full game will be accessible on the Titanic Glory game. When they said that I said, hang on. I have autism, in case you guys are wondering. I'm fully blown autistic. I'm just letting you guys know. Just trying to think. Go down this bit, go down the grand staircase to D deck. I think I did go to D deck. Yeah, I did go to D deck, so I've got E deck to do now, and that's it. So I thought I'd let you guys know about the project. I'm looking forward to it. And if I want to keep updated about the project itself, in the dev streams they'll let you guys know about, keep you updated about the project during the dev streams. If you guys want to go and check the dev streams out, where the next one is in about 2 weeks. You heard it from me. The next one will be in 2 weeks. So I thought I'd let you guys know. So I know it'll be, every Titanic fan would be wanting to play it like me. When the game gets released, I will be totally wanting to buy it. So I'm just having a good look at the ship right now. So this is Molly Brown's room. There's something my mum asked me. Did Molly Brown travel on the Titanic with someone? I'm not 100% sure. I reckon. Hang on, I've just kind of just trying to think. She 100% travelled by herself. She travelled by herself. I don't think she really came with anyone during the voyage itself. I think she travelled on her own during the voyage. I'll check that. This is the last corridor I'll be going down. I'll be going straight to the very back. Give you guys a tour going upwards, then I'll go straight down the corridor. So I'm just checking this little bit out. Well, it's nothing, just a dead end. There is a few like rooms and that, but it tells you what rooms they are. Bathroom. And that is some type of other room. So but another bathroom. So here we go. We'll come past the flight of stairs I showed you on D deck eventually. I'll go to that room in a minute once I've come into this room. Another brass bed. I'll try and glitch through the back wall to go to the room that's out of it. Another brass bed, which is a brass bed that Molly Brown slept in. There we go. Another room. I'll check that room out in a minute. Actually, I'll check it out now. Whoop. Looks good. If you come across this bit here, I would totally recommend going down a bit and then going forward. So, here we go. This corridor will be 100% access. That's the stairs I just showed you guys on D-Deck. The exact same flight of stairs. There we go, just look it up. This ship is beautiful. It feels like you're actually at a ship. I was during the video yesterday when I was playing it. I totally forgot where I was for a minute, lad. Because it makes you feel like you're actually on Titanic when you play the game like this. It'd be exactly the same feeling when you're playing Titanic on Glory. Now I'll go back down the way I just came. Back to surface. Do the objective I was given. And then when I've done the objective, and then I'm going to go back into the submersible. And then that is it for the video today. It takes a couple of hours or so to get this uploaded because I legit cover every like room and area on the ship on Titanic VR. It takes, because it is going to be a long video. If you haven't already, like, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel and push notification bell to be notified every time I upload YouTube if I haven't mentioned it already. We're back the way we came. I'll go back down this corridor. So, first I'm going to go into the Turkish baths, and then I'll go straight back up the grand staircase and then do the objective, and then after I've done that, oh, it's alright, I just got free, and then once I've done that, I'll do the objective, the mission. That's the crew only area. This is the Turkish baths. Well, what remains of it? Titanic on Glory recreated this room. I've seen the demo, and when the butts watched a video and someone played it when they came down to this room, it looks so amazing. The team themselves are doing a fantastic job. I'll show you guys about that room. Down that way would have been where the electric bath itself would have been. Titanic only had one. The dressing stalls would have been right in this spot ahead of me. There would be one in the middle, the one on the left and right. The stalls themselves would be up. Whoop, nearly fell over. Would be in this spot. this spot I'm in, it'll be the same thing for this spot. This spot. And this spot. It'll be the same thing for all three of the changing stalls. So it'll be like some, it'll be like some type of door right here. So you guys got your own privacy, so nobody can see you getting into your clothes, that sort of thing. So I think that's about it. I think I might have covered every like room and detail on the game. So that's about it, I would say. I've just covered like every like room and detail and area of the ship. So it's alright, I'm just trying to so I'll be with you guys in a minute.
The Marconi room isn't too far from here, just between the first funnel and your current position.
How do I get in?
Either through the skylight or the corridors. Up to you which you feel is safer.
Right, I don't want to damage the wreck. Or the ROV.
So, yep. We'll go back into the Marconi room to recover what you guys saw earlier in the video that's in the room. If you don't know what I mean, you'll see eventually. Pardon me. These things, canisters on the floor.
Really isn't much left here, is there?
No, not really. Most of the furniture was wood, so it's almost all deteriorated.
There's a lot of debris on the ground, and a few broken canisters. Alright, just 3 canisters left to collect. 2 more to go. I'll grab the last one. Right, I've got all the canisters.
That's about it for the canisters. Hang on. There we go. So here we go. That's about it, you guys. If you haven't already, like, comment and subscribe. Push notification bell to be notified every time I upload YouTube. Love you guys so much. The best fans in the world. Peace out.
Alright, heading back up now.